It is so nice to be back in the saddle again and see you all. Hello, it's Mary Therese in Atlanta, Georgia. Welcome to Media Champions. Been out for a little bit, but it's nice to come back and meet all these really cool guests that are going to be subject matter experts on the show. Today, we are stoked. We have Amanda Wallingford on the program from New Engen. Amanda, welcome to Media Champions.
Thank you, Mary.
I was just telling our producer and telling you before we came on the air, I love your website. Way too much fun. I almost started signing up for stuff. So viewers are going to want to check out your website. But I love the fact that you have this approach of learn, adapt, grow when it comes to marketing and telling your story. How did that come about? And let's talk about those three things because they're so important. Marketing is changing every second of every day.
It is. Our industry is evolving quite a bit. We at New Engen like to learn, adapt, and grow. Really focus on the culture and the teammates at the company to make sure that we have all of the education needed and really a great community to where we can unite and help each other out.
When you're talking with potential clients, Amanda, and they're, where we're coming off of COVID, obviously everything has been a sea of unknowns, if you will, for the last 2 years, but they still have that story to tell. Walk me through how you're trying to help them to feel comfortable about taking that step forward, whether it's, explaining the analytics, or maybe they need new video, or maybe people are still a little weary, if you will, about going back full throttle, but they kind of need to, don't they?
Yes, we do recommend going back and really leveraging that omnichannel strategy, making sure that you're utilizing the full funnel approach, and using an outside agency can definitely help with that.
That brings me to my next question, Amanda, and I always like to get people's take on this. Even if a company, I don't care if they're large or small, if they have an internal media or marketing department, that's great. But they really should partner with a subject matter expert like you and your agency. Why?
There's many advantages of working with an outside agency and its expert media buyers. When a company partners with New Engen, say, they receive an entire team with decades of experience among them. We're able to collaborate with internal peers, share testing results, count and vertical learnings from experiences across our large client book of business. We can compare omnichannel results and optimize across the full marketing channel. In addition to the agility of working with an experienced team at New Engen, the client also benefits by accessible technology. We have access to high minimum DSPs and other platforms. The client can take advantage of agency rates and beta testing, which they may not be available for with independent accounts. We also have an entire team dedicated to research and strategy to keep current with all the new trends and information.
I'm glad you brought up the T word. We always like to talk about trends. And we like to get your take on how you see the trends shaping up in the next year or two, because even if you look at the last 2 years, they're totally different now than they were before COVID. Obviously. And where do you guys see the trends going in the next couple of years? Because you guys really do have your finger on the pulse of what's happening.
Well, the best thing about our industry is the evolving landscape. While many changes and updates are on the horizon, one of the more exciting ones that I see is growth of interactive content. We're seeing a shift from our traditional text-based ads towards user-engaging ads like quizzes and polls, calculators, AR ads, and interactive videos. Interactive content can personalize and immerse online users, and data is confirming this. I believe that 2022 will continue to see growth in interactive content and be a very important change, especially with the deprecation of the third-party cookie. Now is the time to make ads more engaging and interesting for the consumer.
And you have made it so very interesting. In fact, I would go out on a limb here and tell people, I know your website's not exactly an ad, but man, is it interactive. So we're going to make the connect so people can do that. I'm telling you, I was ready to start filling stuff out because it's that much fun. Amanda, we're out of time, but I hope you'll come back and chat with us some more, especially we want to talk about the absence of third-party cookies that's coming down the pike. So will you come back and we can talk about it even further?
I'd be happy to. Thank you, Mary.
Thank you. Have a wonderful week. The rest of you, you're going to want to check out this website. It's fantastic. It's New Engen. We can put you in touch with Amanda and company. You just find me right here at dailyadbrief.com. I'm Mary Therese in Atlanta. We'll see you next time for more Media Champions.